everyone, and happy Tuesday. How are you? I hope you're all good. Hope you've had a lovely bank holiday weekend. Isn't it nice when you get an extra day? Well, some people get an extra day. I was obviously working yesterday, but we did have a lovely weekend. The sun was shining, although it's really horrible out there today. It's just, it looks really, you know when something just looks really dim and not very nice? That's how it looks today. But we are all sunshine in the studio today because we've got a fabulous day coming up for you. You're joining us here on Wake Up Call. I am going to start with just a little bit of what's going on with Crafters Companion at the moment because we've got some big changes. Now, if you haven't heard, you can go back and watch yesterday's shows. We actually had a real treat. In fact, we had two treats yesterday. Not only did we have Joe back in the building, we also had our managing director, Diane, in, and she was answering all your questions. So you can go back, and it's at the top of both hours at 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and she is just giving you about 10 minutes of answering your questions. So you can go back and re-watch that. So I'll just give you a little breakdown of what's happening here. We have decided that because of the tariffs in the US, that we would now open another warehouse in the US. It would save on those tariff charges. We are taking all those tariffs before, all the cost of those, before they come to you by opening our warehouses in the US. And you heard that right, warehouses. We've not just got one warehouse, we've not just got two warehouses, we've got 3 warehouses in the US, and that's to make sure that we have strategically placed them where it's going to give you the fastest delivery time. But while that happens, it is going to take a little bit of time to get those orders shipped out. It means that we can't ship your orders until the 12th of September. But bearing in mind, it's the 1st of September on Monday. It's a couple of weeks away, isn't it? I mean, it's worth the wait because you're not going to get those tariffs. It means if you go to your US website, all our US viewers, UK, you can shop exactly the same. US, you will shop from your website and you will get everything shipped from the 12th. That does include the UK as well being shipped from the 12th because not only are we moving our warehouse, or we're opening warehouses in the US, we're also moving our warehouse in the UK because we're minimising our lines. We're going for a different warehouse and that will be all up and running very soon. Now you can get some of the big bundles that we might be showing on the show. The US might not be able to get those big bundles. There is plenty on the website of stuff that's already had the freight over and is in your warehouses now, but some of those bundles won't be available to you in the US. So, but individuals are, so you'll be able to get all your individuals. Now the warehouses that they're going to be is New Jersey, Illinois and California. So those 3 warehouses are going to be opening in the US, and our warehouse will be moving as well. So it's all good news. I've got even better news for our US viewers as well, because our free shipping, you used to have to spend over $125. You now, no, not anymore, our George is saying, not anymore, it's $75. So bearing in mind, we've got some goodie bags on the show. They're £10, £25, in fact, they're £10 and $10, £25 and $25, and £50 and $50. It means all of those added together, £85, $85. It means free shipping for you guys in the US, which is amazing. Right, so I think I've got everything cleared up. We've got everything sorted. If you need to ask any questions, send them across and we will try our best to answer them. We've obviously got Jan on socials. She will be able to answer anything for you as well. Or just go back to those shows yesterday at 2 and 5 o'clock. It's right at the top of the hours and you'll be able to get the lowdown on everything. All those questions answered by our own Diane, who's our managing director. Right, it's 4 minutes past the hour. Let's get started with the day. I'm not on my own. I am presenting for the next 2 days on this side, and I'm thrilled that I'm going to be working with a lovely lady who's just as giggly as what I am. So the giggles are going to commence throughout the whole day, aren't they? It's our Sheila.
Hello.
And can I just say, Sheila, you actually made it to the studio. You've had a bit of a rough trot this morning.
Oh gosh, every time I get in the car, there's a like, you know, a disaster, a driving disaster. So yeah, I've had like quite a tour of the northeast this morning. I think there was an incident on the main dual carriageway that brings me up to the motorway. So yeah, it was blocked off with police and we all had to go off through the country roads, through farmland, been past a couple of old kind of castles that are just the ruins mostly. So yeah, an opportunity there for photos while I was just sitting in the car waiting and waiting and waiting. So, but we got here in the end with just over an hour to spare, so that was good. So all safely here and ready to start a new week.
Absolutely, and we've got some great stuff coming up today, haven't we?
We have.
And,
we've got some great deals.
I'm a little bit jealous as well.
Why?
Because you got to do the craft along with my favourite Sara signature collection.
I know, and do you know what? It's really weird because obviously I watched you when you were on Hobby Maker launching it, and it was quite amazing. And of all the Christmas kits that we have had and all the collections we've had, that was the one that I'd not had any shows with or anything, even up here. So everything was new. Well, I'd opened them and had a look at everything, but everything was kind of untouched. So yeah, so it's going to be nice to be able to do the craft along with that later on today. So I'm excited about that.
It's going to be amazing. Yes, so that's the craft along, which will be at 2 o'clock. Let's see who's in today. So Jan is on socials. We've got Jamie and George in my ear today. So they're in the grey. They're saying hello. Jan is saying, oh, sorry, not Jan. Kelly is saying hello, Debbie and Sheila and the CTV team. Hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. Have you guys all had a nice weekend? Yep, George has had a lovely weekend. Jamie's been here with me yesterday. So Sheila, did you have a nice weekend?
Yes, I did. I celebrated my 59th birthday on Sunday.
And I didn't even realise it was your birthday until I saw a post, and I did write under there that I didn't realise.
Thank you,
happy birthday. So 59?
Yeah, 59. No. Big one next year.
Oh, all party time next year. I think we need big parties in the studio. Absolutely. Julie is in saying good morning from Exmouth. Christine Mahone is in saying good morning to everyone. Good morning. Oh, afternoon she's saying. So it's afternoon where Christine is. Diane is in saying good morning from New Hampshire. Michelle is in saying morning all, and Sheila is saying hello everyone. Another Crafters Day paradise. I love that. How nice is that? Right, let's get started. We bought you some bags yesterday. They are the 10 bags, the £10 $10 bag, or €10 wherever you are. You're going to get it for a tenner, which is absolutely amazing, because we had a look at these yesterday and they absolutely flew. You are loving them. So let's have a dive into these. And look at that below. They're tariff-free. Everything is tariff-free now because of our warehouse. So we like that, don't we? Now let's have a look at this first bag. I'm going to see if I've got the bag that I had yesterday. So I think Sheila will have the bag that our Joe had yesterday. So the first thing I want to show you is we've got a pot of glitter paste. I love glitter paste. I think it's super beautiful to use because it's so handy. You can put it through all your stencils. It's so gloriously shiny. You can put it on the edge of your cards. You can put it as stamens inside your flowers, and it looks absolutely amazing. So you're getting this one. So I'm saying you're getting this one. Now the bags, let me just clarify this. The bags, if you was to buy one of each of the different price bags, you will get no repeats. If you buy 2 of the £10 bags, there's a possibility you might get repeats. And you won't get exactly what's in the bag, but you might get exactly what's in the bag, if that makes sense. So if we've run out, let's say, of this one die, then another one of the same value would be placed into this bag. So these are just a selection of what you could be getting in this bag, but you could be getting everything that I'm showing you. So the next thing I want to show you is the butterflies. These ones are beautiful. They were bought out with our illusion film. So if I turn around to the back, you can see that illusion film on the back. The reason being is they have the outside cutting edge that you would cut the illusion film, and then your butterfly to cut out the whole panel itself. You can use them together, don't have to use them with the illusion film. I think Sheila has got some illusion film in one of her bags, which is amazing. Then we've got our Greek goddess Aphrodite, who's absolutely beautiful. It's a stamp and die set from the Myths and Legends, so that could possibly be in your bag. This one we actually did yesterday. I've kept that in there actually. Let me just bring that out, because this is a die that creates, it's a ribbon threading die. So we did this live yesterday template, and it literally is a die with lots of dies. You've got little nesting dies in there, you've got your happy die, and you've got that beautiful die that you just thread your ribbon through and create something super special. That one's coming in your bag, or could be. And then I couldn't believe this one's in there as well. So this one comes from our Valentine's collection. It's a gorgeous die. It actually makes this cute little candy box. It has all these dies in there. There's 14 dies in total in this pack, and then you get your template, which is going to make the sides of your box. So that's a great one to have in there. And then the other thing we have is a full-on paper pad here. So this one is your block colours, but these are really beautiful, bright, vibrant colours that you've got in here. 6x6, they're 250 GSM, so you're going to absolutely love that one. So I think this bag is exceptional. It's a great one to have, and this is the one that could be coming to you. But there is another one that we're going to show you, which is over with Sheila.
This is exciting, isn't it?
It is exciting.
It's really exciting when you get a bag. Even if you know what's in it, or roughly what's in it, you still get excited, because then you get it and you're like, oh my goodness, and you've already got your ideas as to what you're going to do with it. So this is a delightful bag, as was the one that Debbie just showed to you. So first of all, let's show you the little pot, because you're going to get a pot of your Crafter's Companion gems. Now then, let's see if I can open this, because in here you're going to get some beautiful different size gems. Look how sparkly they are. And you've got purple and you've got the blue. Amazing, look at those. And you've got large ones and you've got smaller ones as well. So a lovely, beautiful pot there of sparkles. They're non-adhesive, so that they've not got the adhesive on the back, so that means you can use them with whatever you want to. You can use your tape runner, you can use your tacky glue. You get 7 grams of those, and they are called Petal Breeze. So blues and purples in there. You've got tiny ones, which will be, what are the sizes? Debbie will know this better than me. Are they about maybe 3 millimeters? I would guess 3, maybe 5. Oh, actually, they could be smaller than that.
I have no idea.
Maybe even 2, 4 and 6, or 3, 5 and 7 or something. Well, I'll measure them after. We'll measure them in the break, and then we can tell you.
It's a great little pot of gems, though, isn't
it? There's loads in there.
Yeah.
7 grams. You'd be surprised how many you get in 7 grams. So they're beautiful, and because they're in the little storage box and not on a sheet, that's even better. And then the next thing we're going to give you is the Royal Jungle stamp. This is from Sara's collection. Beautiful, beautiful image on here of the elephant. I think everybody in life loves an elephant just because it stands for so much.
Absolutely.
But look how beautiful it is. So detailed again. You can stamp it, you can colour it with whatever you like to colour it with. You could even just stamp it onto grey card. It would be absolutely perfect, and then cut around it. Amazing. And I just love the way it's all packaged. I love packaging. I'm a bit of a packaging freak, but yeah, I do love that elephant. And it's a photopolymer stamp as well, so obviously it's great
even better.
quality. Yeah, definitely. And then, did you do something with this one yesterday, Debbie, on the show, or not?
It got taken out, so Joe took it out. It's a great die for backgrounds. You'd probably like this, wouldn't you? Because your construction work, this would work really well with,
yes,
wouldn't it?
This is amazing. So we'll take it out because it's open. You can see you've got the fir trees there. And I'll bring the packaging in as well. Then you can see that. I need to go that way, don't I? There we go. But you get the stamp as well. But yeah, perfect for layering up. Cut it in green, cut it in a darker green, cut it in a brown, lay them up with some foam tape in between, and straight away you've got a beautiful forest of trees. Really, really, really lovely die and stamp there. So, and then the next die set we've got is this beautiful one. This is a Fancy Flourish. And this is obviously a beautiful, beautiful die, because it's one solid die, but it will cut. This cuts in and out as well, doesn't it, Debbie?
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
it doesn't cut out, just cuts in.
It just cuts in.
Just
yeah,
cuts
I'm looking
in,
at the picture now. It just cuts in. So you've got all those beautiful swirls. So basically, it's just a lot of swirls which will cut in. Then you can put something underneath, whether it be coloured card, whether it be vellum, maybe some glitter card, mirror card, and then you can build on top of that with some of your little flowers, some of your gems maybe that you get in the pot in this bag as well. But a beautiful die. I love a big solid die that you can just put on, put it through.
Oh,
bring it out.
Absolutely.
Just easy and quick, isn't it?
It's
and
great
you
for
still...
mixed media, isn't it? And also
Yes.
it's really good if you cut it into your cardstock and then you could stencil through it, couldn't you, as
Yes.
well? That's what them sort
Yeah.
of dyes are really good for.
Yeah, definitely. There's lots of things you can do with a dye like that. Then the next one, now this is from the Majestic Unicorn. This is just divine. Look at that image on the front of there. I love this. I love anything unicorny. I've got loads of unicorns at home, bags. I've got one in the front window that's like lifting its legs up.
Oh,
It looks
I love
amazing. But yeah, and it looks really funny when you look from the outside because usually there's cats at either side of it, so it looks quite odd. But yeah, in here you get the beautiful stamps. I'm going to turn it around, then you can see what you get. It's absolutely lovely. You've got the beautiful stamp that says Sparkle, Leica, and then you've got Born to Be a, and then you've got Embrace Your Inner. And then you've got At Heart and then Unicorn. So again, a lovely set of dies there for you to use. I just love that. I think it's amazing. And then the final one, all this for £10. This is crazy, isn't it? Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separate items. Crazy, crazy. So this is a Happy New Home die, which is lovely. And you can use this on a gatefold card, if I'm not mistaken. So you can see there on the picture how it opens up. So it will open up between the words. Really, really lovely. Happy New Home. I really like that. Stamps at the bottom as well. And then the big die at the top here. A lovely set of dies, plus your pot of gems of £10. Don't miss out on this one.
Yeah, how amazing is that? Right, I know some of you are going on Shop the Day to find our goodie bags. These have been added to the day because they were on yesterday. So if you go to the home screen on the website, you will be able to find the bags. So hopefully that helps, but they're not on Shop the Day. Right, let's go over to our £25 bags because now, depending on which ones you're going for, you might be going for all three because the value that you are saving. In fact, your value, I did write it down, is £225 worth of goodies that you've got in your bag for £85 if you go for all three. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? £225 is your value and you're only paying £85. Yeah, if you go for all three bags, that's incredible. Now, what you've got here in a £25 selection could be these ribbons. I love these ribbons. They're absolutely great. You've got 4 different designs here. Each one of them you're getting 2 meters on, and they are 2 inches in width. So they're great ribbons to have. Going to be great for Christmas. I absolutely love them. You could trim them in half if you wanted to and get even more for your money. You've also got your little embellishment birds here. So these are your birds, and they cut out completely. They're not an edgeable, they're like an embellishment die. So you can see here, the whole of that die there will cut out your actual stamp set, and then you'll get that beautiful, those really cute little birds there with your sentiment stamp along with that. So I love that one. Now, one similar to the trees that Sheila just had, but this one is in your £25 bag, and it is your sort of grass, your wildflowers there, isn't it, in your grasses? So you're getting that, your die, and then your stamp set sentiment. Now, there's lots of sentiments in this one, so I love this one here. This is your just for you. This one cuts over the edge of your card, and if you've got a sort of a half-folded card, you can literally fold it back on itself, and that just will stand proud. We've got another one here, which is a special day as well. So great for wedding cards. It might be great to use something like that for your wedding table, for your name placements. Lots of things you can do with an edgeable die. Now, I love this die. It's so beautiful with autumn fast approaching. In fact, wasn't it the end of summer yesterday? I mean, it feels like, always feels like bank holiday marks the end of summer, but hopefully not the end of the good weather. Let's hope we still get some more. But this is a beautiful die because it's got a cutting edge round the outside, so you can cut it out as a topper, or you can use it as a creator card die. Just put it into your cardstock and cut it out, and you get those beautiful silver birch on there. So that's a lovely one. And then we've also got some extra sentiments as well. So you've got your thank you, which is a gorgeous die, because what these do, I'll bring this one out as well. You've got this one which will cut into your cardstock but also cut the letters out, and then you've got the you which will cut it out in one word, and then you've got little embellishment dies in there. You've also got a stamp set, a word stamp set, which is from the bottom of my heart. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, it's fallen, you're right, Jamie, it's fallen out just there. So there we go, from the bottom of my heart. So you get your stamp set in there. I mean, great sets to have. And then you've you've got another one here, which is different wording, and you've got your happy birthday, which is probably the most cards that we send throughout the whole year is your happy birthday. So that's a really good one to have in there. 8-piece die and stamp selection, that one is. So it's a great bag to go for. So if you want that today, £25 or $25. Right, we've got another £25 bag with Sheila. What have you got in your one, Sheila?
Let's have a look and see. I'd just like to unveil it so everybody can see what it is, isn't it? It is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Which one first? Okay, let's show you the spray first. This is Sunset Bronze. Isn't this amazing? It actually matches me. It's the same colour as my shirt, isn't it? It's like same colour. I could spray it on my hair and my trousers and everything. Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at it, shimmer spray. It's got lots of mica in here. And we were looking at some of these last week, watching the mica fall back down into the bottle, and then you know, shake it up and it moves up and it kind of just does its own thing on its own in the bottle. It's like a bottle of magic. But you are going to get this. This is going to last so long. You know, you'll just use a tiny amount that comes out in the spray, but beautiful. If you like adding like sparkle to your cards, if you like doing mixed media, anything like that, that's going to work beautifully. And then we've got, as Debbie mentioned earlier, what is this one called? The Illusion Film. Illusion Film, yes. So look at the colours of this. Oh, look at the colour on that. That is amazing. And you get 2 rolls in here. It's got ripples and it changes with the light. So whether you're in sunlight, daylight, artificial light, like we've got in the studio, it's going to just look so different. And the colours you'll pick up on the colours as you move it. It's also heat bondable as well, I believe. So you can combine and bond sheets together to make like a multi-toned effect. But as Debbie said, with those beautiful dies in her, was it the first bag you had?
It was, yes.
Yeah, in the £10 bag. Yeah, with those beautiful butterflies. They would look amazing cut from this. And let's see how much is on a roll. 2 metres on each roll. That's so you've got 4 metres there. That's wonderful. Okay, oh, I love this. I love this. This is from Nature's Garden. This is the Kingfisher collection. You've got your stamp and your die here as well of that beautiful Kingfisher. A friend of mine was showing me some pictures. Sonny's a photographer. Just like as a hobby, you know, and he'd taken some pictures. Amazing birds, but he got 2 really close-up shots of a kingfisher, and the colours were just incredible, and the bird was incredible, and it was just like this. It just looked amazing. But yeah, beautiful die and stamp there. I love it when you get a die with it as well, don't you, Debbie? Because having to cut it out with your scissors, you can do it, but it's always nice to have that.
Oh, like, I know.
Professional edge, isn't it?
I'm not sure how long ago it was, but I remember like we only used to have stamps or dies.
Yes.
And then it seemed like all of a sudden it was like a light switch went and someone went, oh, why don't we do a die with the stamps? Yeah. And then all of a sudden we did that, and it, like you say, it's brilliant.
It changed everything. It really did. It really did. Yeah, it makes it really professional. Now, Debbie just showed you a couple of dies that are the same style as this, so you can cut out from the top of your card. When you fold it over, you get like the hello will be at the top, hello you. That's beautiful. I love that. But again, you could snip into it. You could just chop the hello off and use that. You got the butterfly as well. So another really, really nice, unusual die, I feel. Oh, and this one is so lovely as well. I saw this yesterday when I watched the show, and I was like, oh, that is nice. Beautiful. So this is really, really lovely, isn't it? A really lovely die. I wonder if that would look really nice with the illusion film behind, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would.
Especially with it being yellow and like a honeycomb. I think that would work really nicely. Look at that. You can imagine that behind there, can't you?
So and it looks like honeycomb then.
Yeah, it's going to give you, there is your die on the back. And I love the way it's got like the stitching on there as well. So just because it's a big chunky die doesn't mean it's not got the detail. You've got the lovely stitching on there too, which I think is really, really nice. Beautiful die there. Fabulous. And then we've got, oh my goodness. So I love these because I got some in one of the kits I was using. I was like, oh, what is this? And you get loads in here, don't you? You really, really do. So in here, and I've got the sheets here, so I'll show you. You're going to get 4 colours of foil as well. If I turn the pack round, you can see the colours.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't
it? Those are beautiful colours, aren't they? And again, this is from the Royal Jungle, as we saw the elephant in the previous bag. So if you've gone for that one as well, you're going to get this too. You don't only get the foil in here, of course. You get all these designs on the sheets. And very similar to like a bit like a rub-on, they're like a transfer. So you can see which is the best way to show you the sheets, like that. Okay, so you can see if I turn it that way. You've got some sentiments on here. You've got like jungle leaves. You've also got like foliage on here. You've got animal print. So lots of different animal skins on there and textures. That's probably a little bit more leopardy. And then you've got the zebra. Oh, you're going to be able to make some really, really funky backgrounds with these. And then you've also got bigger leaves in the jungle there at the bottom. And then we've also got, and you get 2 of each design. And then, oh, this is nice because you've got the elephant on here, the lion, rhinoceros, the toucan, that'd be a parakeet or a cockatiel. And then you've got more words on there. So you get 2 of each design. And basically, with the whole sheet, you just peel off. No, you peel off the backing, don't you, Debbie?
Yes.
Peel off the front section, sorry, and the design is on the front section. So it's like a piece of acetate with sticky bits on, and then you rub that onto your project, and then you put your choice of coloured film on top and rub it down, burnish it quite well. If you want to use the animals that you've got on here, I would be cutting around these, a bit like when you use a rub-on. So you would just take this little bit if you want to just do the toucan, cut around it again, peel it off on your sheet, burnish it, and then put your foil on. And they look totally amazing.
Oh, I love them. And
Really,
the nice
really
thing is
unusual.
with the foil transfers as well, even though they're foils, if you want to put things like your pearl powders on, or you want to put your glitters, you can put anything on top of them because they're just a
of
sticky
course.
surface, aren't they?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I absolutely
Yeah.
love them. What a
I
great
wonder
one
if-
to have in there.
I wonder if it would take, like, if you put it on your cardstock and then put like embossing powder on them.
I think it would. I think you would just
Heat
have to, as soon as it starts to heat up, move it away.
Yeah, move it away
so
or
it
do it
doesn't
on
melt the glue.
Yeah, because you don't want it to burn, do
Yeah,
you?
I
But
think
it
it would
might be worth a try because you get 2 sheets of everything. So,
Yes.
and then we've got these lovely little dies. I saw these yesterday, which are little doors, aren't they?
They are. They're
like-
perforated doors.
Oh, perforated doors. You could use these on advert calendars or anything, couldn't you, I guess? But yeah, little doors. If I turn it around like that, you can see that these open and then they'll reveal something behind. So it's up to you whether you put a picture or, you might put photographs behind, or you can put sentiments or images, whatever you want to. But that's really unusual. I really like that. And then finally in this bag, you get loads in here. Another set of dies here as well, and these are beautifully detailed dies, as you can see at the top there. Just up here you can see how you have got the dies here and then what you can do with them. They are beautiful. I love these. I've never seen these before.
Yeah, they did come out with a pad that
Yes.
you like pop them out and then cut them. But
Yes.
actually, because of all the detail in the flowers, when you emboss them, it embosses that detail into them.
Okay.
So then you can just colour your own flowers.
Oh, well, that's really nice. Sometimes it's a bit faffy, isn't it, if you have to start cutting around something. And this is really nice because you can do with it what you want to in the colours you choose. But yeah, another fabulous £25 bag. Amazing.
Absolutely love that one.
Yeah.
Let's just have a few more hellos and then we will be looking at our £50 bag. We've got, let me just see where we were up to. Let me just go down here. Lots of you in this morning, so we've got a couple more Sheilas. There's more Sheilas in today. Sheila Kay is saying good morning, girls, from North Carolina. Alexandra is saying good morning, giggly ladies, CTV team, Jan, and all the crafty people from a warm but cloudy West Midlands. Belated birthday wishes, Sheila.
Oh, thank you.
Pauline is in saying good morning, ladies and crew from Cheshire. Jennifer is in saying good morning. All love all the new changes. Oh, I'm so pleased, Jennifer. Yeah, it's hard sometimes, isn't it, to sort of navigate through those changes, but they're all for the good, I promise you. Nefertiti is saying, hello everyone, my daughter doesn't have school today, so she is watching as well and looks at the television and says, cha-ching, it's the Giggly Girls today as presenter and expert. Yeah, we've got a week of girlies today because I'm with Sheila today and tomorrow, and then on Thursday and Friday it's me and the other Debbie, so you've got a double dose of Debbies on Thursday and Friday, the double Ds as they say. Wayne is saying, good morning, everyone. Lovely ladies, crew, and fabulous crafting community. And Sarah's in saying, super excited about the Illinois warehouse. Yes, absolutely. If you're nearby, it will certainly be to you quickly. And Mary Smith is saying, hello, ladies. Sarah is saying, hello, Sheila. Happy birthday. And
Thank you.
Karen is in saying, good morning from Hampton Roads, Virginia. Right, there is lots more. There's loads of you in this morning, but let's have a look at the £50 goodie bag, because these really are, for me, if you can extend your budget to the £50 ones, it's just amazing what you get in them. So first of all, let me show you this. Now, some of the items we've not had in stock for a few years. So it's absolutely fabulous that you are getting items like this, which we've obviously found in the back of the warehouse. And we've got a few left. So things that have been hidden are your gain if you haven't seen them before. This is a really large frame. And the best thing about it, it cuts out in one go. So you can see here, cuts out the whole frame in one go. It's actually your bells and I haven't got my glasses on. Let's put my glasses on and I can see bells and bows. So you've got bells at one top end and you've got the bows on the other end. But the snippability in these is really good. So you can shorten the frame, you can extend the frame, you can make it how it is. They're actually a 5x7 frame. So if you've got a 5x7 card, if you've got a 5x7 picture frame that you want to put them into, that's a brilliant one to have in there. Now this one is honestly, it offers you so much. You can see that 34-piece set. There is 34 dies in here and stamps, which are absolutely incredible. Jamie's going to get in really close there so you can see them all. You've got the arch balloon in there. You've got your tags. You've got all your embellishments to be really creative, to create that real party scene. And then you've got the stamps to go in those as well, which you can stamp with your quick drying inks. You can heat emboss them. You can use them to blend with. It's an absolutely fabulous one to have. And what you'll see on there is this whole scene building where you can create these sort of trifold cards, you can create diorama cards. They're absolutely incredible. So here you can see all that whole picture there. You can be creative with that. If you just want to use small embellishments, you can. If you want to use it all and have a full front card like that one, you can absolutely do that as well. That is coming to you. You've then got this die here, which was one of my absolute favourites. It's from the Myths and Legends. It's a really big die. The actual pack size is the size of the die, so it doesn't do it justice on here. Might open them up later on so you can see it. It's a 3-panel column die. It means that if you want to cut multiples and create a really big scene, you can absolutely do that. It's also got the twine dies to actually create all your sort of ivy that wraps around those columns. It's a truly beautiful die. That could be coming to you. This one here, again, massive die collection because you've got so much in this pack. You've actually got 36 stamps and dies in this one. And your car here is going to go all year round. I mean, great for the men, isn't it? I mean, great for the Christmas, putting trees in the back of the van, but also great all year round. So whether it's Father's Day, birthdays, anything like that, it's going to be a great one. Or you could just have a pink car and have it for the girlies, couldn't you? So lots of ways that you could be using that one. Then we've got this one. Now, this one is your embellishments. So it will actually cut out all your embellishments to go with your collection. So it's not your happy, it's all these embellishments here. So you get your sort of bunting, you get your balloons, you get all those embellishments, your words. It's absolutely fabulous to have that one, but a great one to have, especially if you like doing anything with balloons on. 26 pieces in that one with your stamps and your die set. Then we've got this one, which is a fabulous die. It's one of our favourites here on Crafters TV because we use it all the time. Whenever we're doing a colouring show, it's just got the right amount of space to colour in, whether you're watercolours, whether you're tri-blend pens and you like your alcohol markers, whether you like your ink pads to colour with. You're actually getting the stamp set and the die set to go with that, so that's beautiful. And then I couldn't believe that we had these on as well. You are getting a full set of stencils in here. These colours you see here, for anyone that's not seen these, you are getting 5 ink pads in here as well. That's why it's a 12-piece set. So you're getting your 5 ink pads and 5 layering stencils. So you'll start with your lowest colour, your lightest colour, and you'll go up in colours through each one of the stencils. So 5 stencils, 5 colours of ink pads. You'll absolutely love that, and that could be coming in your bag as well. Now, you'd think I would be finished, wouldn't you? Because that's a lot that I've just shown you for your £50. I've got more. I've got more. There is more in here, George, yes. I have got one of our new launches. This only launched about a month ago. It's our Retro Christmas, and it's our pack of linen cardstock, which is absolutely incredible. Now, it might be Retro Christmas, but there is nothing Retro Christmas about these colours for all year round. You've got your greens, you've got your blues, you've got your turquoises there, you've got those amazing mustard yellow colours, then you've got that gorgeous peachy colour or salmony colour, and then you've got your reds as well. All those colours you could be using all year round, so that's a great one to have in your stash, and it's brand new, so I'm really shocked that we've popped that in there for you as well. There's more. You're not going to believe we've put, now I think this pad in itself, and you won't believe when I say this, is $34.99. $34.99 for this pad, which means all of this that I've just shown you is £15. I mean, that's ridiculous. Let me show you this pad because it's absolutely beautiful. This one is, now you can't really, there, if I move it forward, oh, I tell you what, we put some ink on the first page, there we go. It's actually a resist pad. So the resist pad means that you've got this beautiful embossing over the side or over the whole pad. Rub your inks on there. It's got all different designs on there. You can't really see them very well on there, so I'm going to show you around the back. And then Jamie can come in and show you all those ones there. Beautiful designs. You're getting a whole pack of 24 pieces on this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. You will love that. That may be coming in your box. I don't think we're finished. We're still going. We've actually got a paper punch in there as well. Now the paper punch is brilliant because you can make borders out of it, or you can actually cut all those little ferns out of there. It's a really handy punch to have because as soon as you punch it, you'll have all these little ferns that you can use as well. And they're quite a good size as well, so you can use them as your embellishments. I've got one more thing in here. I can't believe this bag. It's just unbelievable. So we were showing you, so Sheila was showing you those transfers, the pearl powders you could put on those sticky transfers instead of your foils if you wanted to. You're getting 4 in here. I think these are your bronze ones, your metallics. So these are your metallics. You're getting 4 in total. So your bronze, your gold, your silver, and you're getting that amazing pink as well. So beautiful that you could be getting that in your bag. So yes, that's why the £50 bags were ahead of the game yesterday. I'm not surprised they were flying out the door. So make sure you go to the homepage of our website and you'll find them on there. They're not on Shop the Day. But Sheila, you've got a £50 bag as well.
I have, yes, and again, like yours, Debbie, just packed to the rafters with stuff.
I know.
I mean, starting off with 12 by 12 pad. Everybody loves, well, I particularly love 12 by 12 pads because I think you get so much value with 12 by 12 pad. You're going to get 12 designs, 3 of each, so you've got lots to go at. Double-sided, vintage Vegas collection this was from, and this is beautiful. If I turn it around and show you the back, you'll be able to see the clever photography there that shows you the designs, and then the corner is flipped back so you can actually see what's on the back as well. So it gives you a really nice idea of what you've got in there. But 36 sheets in here, and you can see, I'm not very good at flicking, but I'll give it my best shot. Let's do it on the overhead. Yeah, Jamie always comes to the rescue with the best plan of how to show it. Look at that. I just want to walk down there. I've never been to Vegas. I've been into the Nevada desert, but I've never been to Vegas.
No, me neither.
Amazing. So let's flick them over, and then you can see, as I'm doing this, you can see the front pages, and we've got 3 of each design, so I'll make sure I just show you each of those beautiful designs, so I don't have to show you every page. But look at those. I mean, those are just toppers straight away, aren't they? For all different size cards, landscape or portrait, so they're amazing. Vegas by night. Look at that with the like blur on the lights. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? And those lovely rich tones of blues and turquoise and reds. Oh, this one is just crying out to be cut into, isn't it? You know, you cut out the flag, cut out the sign, cut out the card, another flag. Amazing. I love this. I love this this pad.
Yeah,
and
beautiful.
then look at that again, night time. It's almost like when you've got all the lights on, and then the rain has come down on the camera, isn't it? And you're looking at it through raindrops and water droplets. It's amazing. Oh, and I do like this one too, because this guy reminds me of Elvis a bit.
Yeah.
Or even like Cliff Richard in a way, even though he wasn't American. He used to have that quiff and the little
Yes, I
smart
know what you
suit, didn't
mean,
he?
yeah.
Ben Mosby, yeah, it could be Ben as well.
Oh, Bell, well,
Yeah,
we
it's
had
like
Belvis,
Ben, isn't
didn't
it?
we?
It is, yeah. yeah. Fabulous. And then we've got like we've got the lovely like backdrop here and the lovely cityscape with the stars around it. It's amazing. Oh gosh, each page gets like nicer.
I know,
I love
it's
this
so
as well
lovely.
because you've got those like, you know, the stains on it, so you can be a little bit inky and grungy.
Yes.
Mixed media again, fabulous like artwork too. Just this is just one item out of that bag.
I know, yeah.
There's so much just in this, isn't there? Just in the pad. I mean, look at that, amazing. Okay, and remember as well, you've actually got all like the other pages on the other side. But we've still got a lot in this bag, so let's move on for you. In here, you're going to get, and again, is this from the Fairy Glade? Yes, it is. So
Yeah.
another of Sara's collections, A4 pearlescent card pack. 24 pieces in here. Look at the colours on there.
Oh, and it's beautiful.
They are beautiful. Can
It
we
is
just pull
so
them out
lovely
quickly and just
cardstock.
do a quick... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my word.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Isn't it lovely? This is amazing. Look at the colours. Oh, gosh. So amazing. Pearlescent cardstock. So beautiful. And then you've got the nice creamy one at the back there as well. It's amazing. I love that. 250 GSM as well. Acid and lignin free. So great if you want to be doing some of your scrapbook layouts and things like that. And then a massive pile of dies. So again, another Royal Jungle one. And this is the one with the... is it a cheetah, I think, or a puma in the middle? Jaguar, yeah. And so you get the stamp, and then you get the die with all the foliage on, so you can hide it behind there, which is pretty amazing. From the Royal Jungle, if you remember, we've got a Royal Jungle item in each of the other bags as well. So you're going to be getting like probably part of a collection, a good part of a collection there. Then from the Age of Elegance, we've got the vintage frame. Again, a lot of these things are tools. I know you've got some consumables. Every time we put a die and a stamp in, this is a tool. So that's going to just carry on with you through your crafting life, which is amazing. There you can see the die, which is absolutely incredible. And it's so beautiful. It's so detailed. It's very pretty. And then, oh, Debbie, did you cut this one yesterday or did you show it?
I
think you showed it, didn't
It's like
you?
the
It was other one
quirky
you
house,
cut.
isn't it great?
Isn't it amazing? So this is a stamp and die set, and this is the Haunted House stamp and metal die set. So we should pull these out, and then you can actually see, because you do get some backgrounds in here, and you also get some words. If I pull it on like that, you can see it against my shirt. So you've got all those spooky things in there. But look at that die set.
It's amazing.
There's just hundreds of, well, there's not hundreds, but there's loads and loads in there.
There absolutely is. And what's lovely, those stamp sets with the textures are for the roof and the brick walls.
Yeah,
You've got the
amazing,
tiles
isn't
and the brick
it? I
walls.
love
It's so
bricks.
lovely.
Yeah, bricks and then like tiles for on the roof. You could even use those for like mermaids as well, anything
Oh,
fishy
yes.
and under the sea. I'm going to go through
Love
these.
that.
I'll pop them back in the pack in a minute. And then we've got another big die here. And this, let's pull this out and you can see how big this is, because this is a whopper. Look at that. That is amazing. Imagine putting that onto a card or a project or something and putting some lights behind it, you know, to stand up in your windows at Halloween. Be really, really fun to do that. And you can snip into it as well. So you could snip the face out of there or the spider's web. Again, another fabulous, fabulous die. Oh gosh, and then this one, because this is another huge die. I remember you showing this as well.
I think it's the biggest die we've ever done.
Look
It's
at that.
massive, isn't it?
That is amazing. You could do so much with that. I mean, it already has the frame around it, but you could be doing some lovely effects on there with your spritzers and your sprays and your inks, and you put some jewels on it, do it onto different textures. That is an amazing die. Look at the size of it. It's huge. That was from Graceful Plumes, isn't it, that one?
Yes.
And then we've got, oh, another scary one. This is the one you cut yesterday, isn't it, Debbie?
Yes, it was, yes.
Yeah, this is really, really fun house. I would do this on a new, for a new home
Oh,
card, wouldn't you?
absolutely, yes.
Make it very quirky, but again, another big die. Got lots of release holes in as well, these dies, so you're not going to have to stand and, you know, poke them all out. They're just going to drop out, but if you need to, you've got all the little holes on there as well. Poke out the bits. I love that one. That's an amazing one. And then we've got pretty petals. And didn't you cut this as well yesterday, Debbie?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I was busy watching yesterday, seeing all the things you're doing. Look at this. This is a beautiful die. Debbie cut this yesterday, so you can always go back and watch that show and just look at how that was cut and how beautiful it is. And you do have the outer die as well, there. So you've got the inner die, so you can use these separately too. You know, a square die is never lost, no matter what shape it is and size. Size, not shape, it's a square. And then the final die in here, this is the interchangeable ones. Look how the dies you get on here.
Amazing die. So much metal for your money.
Oh,
on this
there's absolutely tons in here. My mouth is getting dry with all the speaking of what's in here. But yeah, amazing dies, look beautiful, and you can do so much with those as well. I believe these are interchangeable square tunnel dies, and you can see by the picture there what you can do with those. And then this is not finished. It's not finished because we've got then this huge box from Violet Studios of Home for Christmas, which, let's tell you what's in here. You've got 10 printed cards and envelopes of 6 by 6 inches. You've got 28 assorted toppers, 14 clear stamps, 36 pom-poms, 4 craft tapes, 3 metres of each, 36 printed papers, 1 HGSM, 210 alphabet stickers, and 100 mini stickers. If I turn it round there, you'll be able to see what is on the back there. So those are the contents, which is pretty amazing. If you're a new crafter or you've never made Christmas cards before, then this is the one for you, because you can actually just use this and get cracking straight away. Do we need to show this, or do we need to press on with what we've got? Okay, but you get an idea of what's in there. All that for £50 is just like, it's like someone's gone out of their mind and gone like, let's just give them loads more. Put more in.
Yeah,
Tons
absolutely.
of it, tons.
Yeah, for me, the £50, $50 bags are just incredible. So make sure you grab those ones. But remember, if you grab one of each of the bags, it'll only cost you £85. And that's free shipping in the US for over $75 as well. So quite amazing. Right, another thing we have in stock, which I'm so excited about, because we haven't had our scissors in stock for such a long time, and we've got all 3 sizes in stock. So I'm going to be showing you the 4.5-inch scissors to start with. These are our little snips. These are the ones that are literally sharp from the inside to the outside snip, and they're absolutely brilliant. Scissors always make me laugh, Sheila, because you always need a pair of scissors to open your scissors.
Yes, you do, don't you, with these? Yes, you do, then. Yeah.
And that always makes me laugh, because I think you've bought scissors, but you've got to find another pair of scissors to open your scissors, because you can't get in there otherwise. I don't know, little things make me laugh.
I know, yeah, but you're absolutely right.
But yes, the little ones, they're absolutely brilliant. And honestly, don't just take our word for it. Ask people in the comments and let us know what you think of your scissors, because I cannot go back to using any other pair of scissors. I absolutely love these ones. The royal we, our Leanne, went to a sword factory to get these scissors done. So the sharpness, they're self-sharpening, they're coated, so it means they don't get too sticky. Sometimes you do get a bit of stick on them, but it comes away really quickly. You can just use our stick away on there, but you get very, very little stick on these scissors. They're absolutely amazing. So that's your 4.5-inch. They're $7.99 or $13.99, but you can get them at a best price with your platinum price. And now I can see, because yesterday Joe was saying to me, how can you see the platinum price? And I said, oh, I'm fine seeing it, but I realised that it's closer on the other screen than what it is this screen. I can't see that one so well. So Jamie has put that on for me. Platinum price is £6.39 or $11.19. So if you've only got one pair, multiple order a few pairs of those, because not only can you use them in your craft room, you can use them if you are someone that sews, someone that knits, someone that crochets. You might be a gardener. They are brilliant gardening scissors. I use them in my garden. I use them in my kitchen. They're brilliant for cutting the rind off your bacon. So really, really great scissors to have all around the house. What I would say though is if you're using them for food, just use one pair for food and then the others for a certain one. Now, the next ones we've got are these are 6-inch ones. 6-inch, yes. These are probably the most used ones. They are, because they're just a handy size to have. They're ergonomical in the fingers as well, so a nice shape to use, nice and soft. They have that nice stippability, and again, your snip right from when you put your card in here, right through to the end, you're going to get a great snip with those. So a brilliant scissor to have. Your platinum price is $10.39 or $15.99 on those ones. But if you want the big boy, we've got this one. I love these scissors. These are the ones I've got for my garden. I've got them in my garage. I've got them in my kitchen drawer. So I have a pair everywhere around the house. You can use these in your office and everywhere. But what I would say is if you do have children or a husband or a wife that wants to pinch your scissors, then make sure you grab them back, because they won't want to give them back after they've used them, because they are that good. And I do absolutely love these scissors. The other thing to think about is the price of these is very, very good, because we had a lady in yesterday that messaged in and said she'd paid over £100 for a pair of scissors, and she thought these were comparable with them.
Wow.
I know. Scissors are really expensive.
Yeah.
I remember going to craft shows and buying a pair of scissors that were 9 inches would cost you about £35. And I thought then that's ridiculous. So to get a pair of scissors of the quality that we've got them for platinum price £12.79 or $19.99, honestly is an absolute steal. So make sure you grab our scissors, because they do sell out. You know, we haven't had them in stock for such a long time. So you will absolutely want to get those in. Let's just have a few more, because otherwise I'm not going to read out all your questions, and then we're going to go to some of our core tools that are back in stock. We've got Art by Jan on YouTube. She's saying, hello Debbie and Sheila, I'm expecting my parcels today. I can't wait. Thanks for all the super deals. Hello to Johnny and the team behind the scenes. Oh, Johnny's got a mention. I love that. We've actually got George and Jamie in today. Johnny is in later. Big Pops is in. So he is about. We have seen him today. He's doing the craft along later, so I will pass on his message, Dan. I think he'll love that he's had a shout out. Alison is saying, I ordered a £50 bag yesterday. Not that I need any more stuff, but I love a surprise and a pick and mix goodie bag. Yeah, me too. I think that's a great way to do it, Alison. Laurie is saying, good morning from Gilbert, Arizona. Rosalind is in saying, good morning from Maryland. Mary Beth is in from Minnesota. Thea is in saying, Debbie, you have to go to Vegas, and don't forget the older town is beautiful. Oh, is there like a newer town and an older town of Vegas then? Johnny's just come into Johnny, we've had a shout out for you. Johnny's just come into the studio, yeah, and I said he'd be thrilled to know. So Jan has said hello to, he's coming on screen for you, Jan. There you go. We just had Jan saying hello to Johnny behind the scenes. Yes.
Coming to football tonight?
I don't know. It's Art by Jan.
What? Yeah.
Oh.
His grandma.
There you go.
Football tonight, I'm coaching tonight, Jan.
And Nicola is saying hello to everyone. Rosie is saying I got busy and didn't order yesterday, but I'll make sure that I order the bags today. Make sure you do, Rosalind, because they are insanely good value. Right, what are we going to next, George? Oh, of course, we've got to go to this one. Our light pads have absolutely just come to you by storm, because they are not just what I would call your everyday light pad. This one is your light pad of light pads. It is the lightest light pad I have ever found, and the cost is amazing. Now, this light pad is literally 0.7 grams, I think, which is so light, and it is so incredible. Now, it comes to you super thin, like you can see here. It also, when you switch it on, it has different, you know what, it doesn't work. Can you believe that? That was Joe yesterday. Joe yesterday, literally, yeah, it's not, did he have it plugged in? Oh, I didn't know that. Where's that? Where do I find it? The green extension. Hang on, guys. Sorry, I should have worked this out afterwards. This one here. Oh, yeah. It's got extension bits. It's got, that's why you could do it. I thought it was strange. We need to leave it plugged in, because you don't actually need to have it plugged. Oh, just pulled it out. I'm going to go back Go back down. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Right. Well, this is live demonstration at its best, isn't it? And then we're going to pop that in. Hang on, let me put it in the right way. Don't want to force that in, do we? Ah, there we go. See the green light? Now we're talking. I'm going to leave this plugged in though, because once it's charged up, it doesn't need to be plugged in. So, in fact, put it this way. Can we see it? Yes, there we go. So let's do it. Look at that. It's got 3 different light systems on there, or different amounts of light. And the great thing about it is if you do any hobby whatsoever, because of the light system, it means that you can have this on your lap and you can be knitting, you can be tracing, you can be doing your cross stitch. It's just a great way to have anything on your lap, and it's never going to hurt your eyes as well because of the light. So, and you've got thousands and thousands of little LED lights in there, so it's going to be a brilliant one to have, and you've got those 3 different ones, so I absolutely love that one. You can grab that one today. I'm going to leave that charged in. We'll show you that again later, but we'll let that charge up, because once it's charged up, then it's going to be good to go whenever you need it. Right, next one, is that going to be our storage stand, did you say there? Storage stand, yes. These were flying out yesterday. I don't know how many we've got left of these anymore, but we've got a brilliant storage unit. Now, this is magnetic. The great thing about this one is it lays flat. So if you just want this on front of your desk and you want to craft here and then put your magnets on there, you can absolutely do that. But if you want it to stand up, it's got this little arm here that literally about 3/4 of the way up from the bottom, it then magnetizes itself onto there, so it creates this little storage system, and everything on here is for your magnets. It's brilliant. Now, we've had a lot of dies recently where we're building up scenes, we're building up characters, and you get little dies in there. Those little dies, while you're crafting, pop onto your magnetic shim, and that way you're never going to lose any. So as soon as they come out your Gemini, you take them off, put them on there, and then you're ready to continue crafting. And then when you finish for the day, you can take them off of there, and then you can pop them back. It's just an incredible one to do. So let's pop that one to the side. If you want that one today, it's £5.36 or $7.96. And then the next one is our, yes, we're going to go for our glitter paints. So glitter paints are absolutely amazing. So these are just a small little paint palette, but the paint palette themselves goes a long way. It's quite, it's a brilliant one to go for. You've got all these really rich, vibrant colours. So let me just take that one there, and then you can see all those beautiful colours that you've got, and I absolutely love this. All you're going to do is use it like your normal paint palette, and your paint palette is literally for spritz it and then paint with that, and it's just going to be absolutely gorgeous. What I love about these is it took a long time for Leanne and the team to get these to work properly, because as you can imagine, when you put glitter into a water-soluble item, your glitter is just going to brush off after you've used it. So by using this one, you'll know that your glitter is going to stay in place, and you're going to get all those super shiny bits and pieces. Right, I can't hear what people are saying in my ear, so I'm going to just round up now and tell you exactly what we're up to for the rest of the day. You'll want to come back in an hour's time, because in an hour we've got an amazing craft along. Have you got the project with you at all, Sheila?
I have, yes.
Let's have a look and see what we're doing.
Okay, there we go. So it's been in transit, so it's had a little bit of a jiggle around.
Oh, I love that.
But it's just like a little, almost like a little theatre. So basically it's how to like kind of layer each of the little elements in front of each other, if you
That
like.
is
And then we've put
beautiful.
some shakers in there as well. So yeah, it's just a little fun thing.
Are we going to get that done in the hour?
Yes.
Yes, we are. She's been assured. We're assured. Right, we're going to end there, and we will be back in the hour. We're going to have a bite to eat and come back for you at 2 o'clock. So don't go anywhere, or get all your items together and you can craft along with us then. We'll see you in an hour's time. Thanks for now.